The Mandalorian and Grogu comes out later this week, and the reviews have started to come in from the critics and whatnot, and apparently it doesn't look so good for The Mandalorian and Grogu. Let's go read some reviews, shall we? 60% on the tomato meter, which you'd think would be higher, but apparently it's not that great of a movie, so let's just go to see the reviews. We have John Kirk. A-. Fun, exciting, and a little bit schmaltzy. The Mandalorian and Grogu gives Star Wars Mandalorian fans what they want, and do see this in IMAX. The planetary backgrounds are epic in scope, and are best seen on the extra big screen. Kelchi Enuilo. Sure. 2 out of 5. Ooh, rotten. The Mandalorian and Grogu may be an improvement over Star Wars' last big screen escapade, but it's more of a sideward step than a meaningful path forward. What a glowing review. Then you have Fico Cangiano or something. 2.5 out of 5. This is the meh way. An underwhelming and unremarkable return by Star Wars to the big screen. Man. And then we have Anthony O'Connor, 12 out of 20. What a terminally bland Alorian. Gave it a 12? That's a 6 out of 10. Then you have Samuel, 9.5. Holy crap. If you're a Star Wars fan, if you're a fan of the show, if you're a fan of just entertaining cinema, you're going to really enjoy this film. The choreography, the fight scenes, and the action are top notch. I honestly would go and rewatch this. Okay. Scott Mendelson, 6 out of 10. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni's The Mandalorian and Grogu is mostly content to put on a hell of a Star Wars show. Lupe, A-. The movie doesn't expand the Star Wars mythology or lore, but it shares the same DNA. Jon Favreau's film delivers nuanced fan service that rewards die-hard loyalists, while also functioning as a fun family adventure for audiences of all ages. Can't wait. 1.5 out of 4. There's no reason for anything in this movie except the wish to make even more money. Matt Hudson, 2.5. Lacking narratively and in purpose, inconsistent tonally, and, at times, struggles to justify its need for a big screen outing. That's the thing. This movie is a weird choice in that it's not an exciting movie. It's basically just an expanded TV episode. And I believe some people have said that it's basically a Disney Plus movie. Mando and Grogu, they don't really change or develop at all, and I don't know if this is the end of Mandalorian. I don't know, there's really no purpose for this to be a movie. They don't develop really as characters. It's just a safe movie that they thought would be a win for him. But unfortunately for them, nobody really cares about The Mandalorian anymore. Season 3 was not that great of a season. It ruined any positive feelings you may have still had for The Mandalorian. It just was not that great. A huge disappointment. Let's read a few more. Carla Hay. This spin-off of the Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian, doesn't live up to standards set by other Star Wars movies. The movie's first half is a soulless and dull checklist of battles, while the second half flounders in predictability. Oh, I can't wait to watch a dull checklist and floundering in predictability. That sounds fun. Let's see, let's skip a few. Oh, here's another rotten. Robert. Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu falls under the banner of what should be coined as the Jon Favreau special. Technically competent and visually spectacular, but lifeless and hollow underneath. John Wenzel. 3 out of 4. It's glorious, high adventure that, like the original Star Wars trilogy, is both accessible and visually daring. Alright, let's load a few more. Is there anybody that, really hated it? You got a 2 out of 4. Charles. This is one of the laziest films in recent memory. Is that the most scathing review we read today? Then you have Jeremy Johns. It's safe, disposable sci-fi slop. Rodrigo C. Somewhere along the way, Star Wars started mistaking brand extension for imagination and fan service for feeling. If Favreau and Filoni are the new stewards of this franchise, then the once mighty galaxy probably has a bad feeling about its future. And Rotten Hannah. It's not a great look when CGI puppets outperform everybody in the lineup delivering their lines like they turned up on set with a hangover every day. What a glowing recommendation. Alright, let's read a few more. Ooh, an F. Ooh, awesome. Someone who hated it. Matt Oakes. The biggest problem with The Mandalorian and Grogu is not simply that it is boring, ugly, or dramatically inert. It is that it barely qualifies as a movie. It has the shape and style of content, not cinema. The Mandalorian and Grogu, I don't think a whole lot of people are looking forward to this movie. It's just not something that I think makes sense anymore. They burned all their goodwill they had with this, because when this show started in 2019, people actually were excited, and it was a decent show. But over the Book of Boba Fett, that ruined things. Season 3, at least for me, like Season 3 really killed my interest in The Mandalorian. And since this movie follows on with that, why care about more Mandalorian? It doesn't really matter. I'm kind of tired. Grogu just exists to occasionally the camera will pan to him so he can do some stupid cute thing. That's all Grogu does now. That got old a long time ago. But he's really excited for this movie. So does box office wise and all that stuff, but it's gonna blow anybody's socks off. So think of The Mandalorian and Grogu in the comments down below. What do you think it's going to do at the box office? Do you think it's going to flop? Enjoy it. And until next time, thanks for watching.